Deep in the jungle lived a lion. His name was Leo. He was big and strong. Leo roared the loudest roar. All the animals heard him. One day the ground shook, the leaves trembled. What was that noise? Leo shook his mane. He was curious. It was Eli the elephant. Eli was huge. He had big ears and a long trunk. Eli walked with heavy steps. What a racket, thought Leo, shaking his head. He didn't like it one bit. Eli was much too loud. Leo decided to confront Eli. He marched right up to the elephant. "Must you make so much noise?" Leo roared. Eli stopped in his tracks. He looked down at Leo. "I was just walking," he said in his deep, rumbling voice. "Well, walk more quietly," Leo grumbled. He turned and stalked away, flicking his tail with annoyance. Eli was taken aback. He hadn't meant to upset anyone. He sighed sadly and continued his walk, trying to be as quiet as he could. The sun started to set. The sky grew dark. The wind howled through the trees. A storm was coming. Leo looked for shelter. He needed to find somewhere safe. The wind was blowing fiercely now. Rain began to fall. Eli saw the storm too. He knew it was going to be bad. He looked around for a good place to stay dry. Suddenly Leo spotted a cave. He ran towards it, but when he got there, he saw Eli was already there. Eli had the same idea. "Go away! I found this place first," roared Leo. He wasn't in the mood to share, especially not with Eli. Eli shook his head. "There's room for both of us," he said gently. "A storm is no time to be alone." Leo hesitated. He knew Eli was right. He stepped inside the cave, grumbling under his breath. The storm raged outside. The wind howled, rain lashed down. But inside the cave it was warm and dry. Leo and Eli sat in silence for a while. Then Leo started to feel bad about being grumpy. "Thank you for letting me share," he said to Eli. Eli smiled. "We all need help sometimes," he said, "even big lions." The storm finally passed. The jungle, which had been roaring with the fury of the storm, now lay silent and still. The trees, once swaying violently, now stood tall and proud, their leaves glistening with the fresh rain. The air was filled with the sweet scent of wet earth and the soft chirping of birds, cautiously emerging from their shelters. The sun peeked out from behind the clouds, casting a warm golden glow over the damp foliage. It was as if the sun was smiling down on the jungle, reassuring its inhabitants that the worst was over. The rays of sunlight filtered through the dense canopy, creating a beautiful mosaic of light and shadow on the forest floor. Leo the lion and Eli the elephant stepped out of the cave where they had taken refuge during the storm. The cave had been a safe haven, protecting them from the raging winds and torrential rain. As they emerged, they took a moment to appreciate the calm after the storm. Suddenly, Leo stopped in his tracks. He saw that a large branch had fallen during the storm. The branch was massive, with thick, gnarled limbs and a dense canopy of leaves. It looked like it had been torn from one of the oldest trees in the jungle, a testament to the storm's power. It was blocking his path. The branch lay sprawled across the trail, its limbs tangled and twisted. It was clear that there was no way around it. The only option was to move it, but the branch was so large and heavy that it seemed an impossible task. Before Leo could even react, he felt a wave of frustration and helplessness wash over him. He was strong, but this branch was beyond his ability to move. He looked at Eli, wondering if his friend had any ideas. Eli extended his long trunk. With a calm and determined expression, he wrapped his trunk around the thickest part of the branch. His trunk, strong and flexible, was perfectly suited for the task at hand. He effortlessly lifted the branch and moved it to the side. The branch, which had seemed so immovable, now lay neatly off the path, thanks to Eli's strength and ingenuity. Leo watched in awe as his friend made the difficult task look easy. "There you go," he said with a wink. Eli's voice was warm and reassuring, and his eyes twinkled with a hint of mischief. He enjoyed helping his friends and was always ready to lend a hand, or in this case, a trunk. "Thanks, Eli," said Leo gratefully. He felt a deep sense of appreciation for his friend. Eli had not only cleared the path, but had also lifted Leo's spirits. In that moment, Leo realized how much he valued Eli's friendship. He realized that Eli wasn't so bad after all. Leo had always thought of Eli as big and loud, but now he saw the gentle and kind heart that lay beneath the elephant's imposing exterior. He felt a pang of guilt for having judged Eli so harshly. He had been silly to judge him just because he was big and loud. From that day on, Leo promised himself that he would never judge anyone based on their appearance. He had learned that true friendship was about understanding and appreciating each other's strengths and weaknesses. Leo the lion and Eli the elephant were the best of friends. They spent their days exploring the jungle, helping each other and sharing countless adventures. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, and they became an inseparable duo, admired by all the other animals in the jungle. Their friendship was a testament to the power of kindness, understanding, and mutual respect.